Flight School's Matt Fetters joins us. He's out in front of the museum with a camera crew. Matt, are you there? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Kate.
Are you ready to go?
Set as I'll ever be. As soon as you give the word, I'm ready to go.
All right, go for it, but have a safe trip.
Thanks, Kate. Will do.
Select destination. Destination selected. Stand by. Initializing transport.
I love it when it works. Welcome to America's Spaceport, Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Located on the east coast of Florida, Kennedy Space Center is the primary spaceport for NASA. This is the literal jumping-off point for astronauts and machines headed to space. All of NASA's human spaceflight missions have launched from here. Much better. I'm standing at the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, your gateway to everything this unique facility has to offer. Let's check it out. The Vehicle Assembly Building is one of the largest structures in the world. It's here where the Space Shuttle Orbiter, external fuel tank, and solid rocket boosters are assembled before each mission. Once assembly and checkout is complete, the shuttle is ferried to the launch pad aboard a crawler transporter. It takes about 5 or 6 hours for the crawler transporter to make the 3.5-mile trip from the Vehicle Assembly Building to the launch pad. Millions of people held their breath as the first man set foot on the moon. That journey began just over my shoulder at Launch Complex 39. It was there that the Saturn V rocket blasted off, carrying the crew of Apollo 11 to the moon. I'm over here, underneath this massive piece of equipment, a Saturn V rocket. It's the Saturn V that took the Apollo astronauts to the moon. The Saturn V rocket is 363 feet long. That's longer than a football field. The rockets and spacecraft being designed for NASA's return to the moon are a merging of the best from the Apollo and Space Shuttle eras.
The next generation of human spacecraft for NASA will be coming through a program known as Project Constellation. And the name of that human spacecraft is called Orion. Now, Orion has been compared to the Apollo Command Module in shape, but it's certainly larger and certainly more complex than the old Apollo Command Module. The initial goal of the program will be to carry astronauts to and from the International Space Station using this brand new spacecraft. After that, our next goal, I should say, is to go to the moon, to take humans back to the surface of the moon, and to stay there for longer than we did during the Apollo program. And the eventual goal is to use all this technology in stepping stone fashion to eventually put together a human expedition to the planet Mars. We would anticipate sometime around 2030 to 2035, perhaps. In fact, the Orion will be processed in the Operations and Checkout building, the same building where we process the command and service modules for the Apollo program, so that's kind of a neat touchstone with history for us. And we will be, of course, responsible for assembly operations in the Vehicle Assembly Building, pre-flight checkout, and then roll out to the launch pad and launch. And as in the past, after we clear the tower, control will be taken over by a Houston mission control at the Johnson Space Center in Houston. But Kennedy's role in all this will be pretty much what it has been all throughout the years, pre-flight processing, preparation, and launch.
Well, that'll do it from Kennedy Space Center, Kate. Back up to you. Kate? Hello, Kate?
Matt, can you hear me?
My batteries are dying. How am I going to get home?
This is our most desperate hour. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.